as the country gears up for Republic Day, the Ministry of Home Affairs has issued a circular on proper, dignified disposal of paper flags, the national flags that we use. States and union territories have been asked to ensure that flags made of paper are not discarded or thrown on the ground after the Republic Day celebrations or even the Republic Day. Let me get you a quick explainer of what all the guidelines are that have been put in place for the proper disposal of the national flag. Take a look. Every Republic Day, 26th of January, we have these beautiful national flags in our hands and we wave them with all our pride and happiness. But as soon as the celebration gets over, these flags unfortunately are found everywhere, from the streets, torn on the roads, on floors of houses, in the garbage. But that is not how you do away with the national flag of India. The Home Ministry has come out with guidelines for us to follow when we dispose of the national flag after using it on days such as Republic Day and Independence Day. And these come under the Flag Code of India and the Prevention of Insults to National Honour Act. What do these guidelines say? Let me quickly tell you. The national flag should always occupy position of honor. Of course, it is our tricolour, it is the pride of the country. It has to be put up with honor. Next up, the length to height ratio of the flag should be 3:2. That is according to this, this flag and the mast. 3:2 should be the length. Damaged or disheveled flag should not be displayed. That is something that we all must remember after, on or before such days of national importance. Flag should not be flown from single masthead with other flags. This is the only flag that should be flying on buildings and other organizations. No other flag should be placed higher than the tricolour. Yes, the tricolour, the national flag, comes at the highest point. Next up, under the Flag Code of India, we have more guidelines that have been put in place. How do we fold a flag that is made of cloth? The tricolour is to be placed horizontally after lowering down. You must have seen it in Republic Day and Independence Day celebrations. Once they get over, the saffron and green bands are to be folded beneath this white band. And how should they be folded? There's also a certain method involved in it. The fold needs to be such that the Ashoka Chakra is visible with parts of saffron and green. So the white and the Ashoka Chakra on the top with little parts of saffron and green showing on the sides. The folded flag is to be held in an individual's arms or palms. That is something that is related to the pride of the country, and therefore it should be stored in a safe place after the flag is folded. But these are the guidelines that are in place for flags that are made of cloths. What about such flags? What about the most common flags that are in use on such days? Paper flags should be discarded, not on the ground. That is one of the most common occurrences that happens on Republic Day, after Republic Day and Independence Day, that flags made out of paper are seen on the roads and streets. They should be discarded in private. They should not be out in public in a soiled manner or in a damaged condition. Paper flags should be disposed keeping in mind the dignity of the tricolour. Now remember, these guidelines do suggest that there is a dignity involved in disposing of and keeping away these tricolours. But what qualifies as dignity, there is no specification as such in the guideline. But as far as other countries are concerned, most of them, for example in America, they suggest that the whole flag should be burnt after use if it is damaged or dishevelled. And so is the case here as well. Damaged or soiled national flag should be destroyed. It should not be used at all. It should not be seen on the streets. I keep repeating it because that is one of the most common occurrences and most common practices that we in India end up doing. The flag is to be destroyed as a whole in private. It should not be teared. It should not be damaged. It has to be respectfully done away with. the flag to be destroyed by burning or in any other dignified manner. So these are the guidelines that have been put in place by the Ministry of Home Affairs ahead of the 26th January Republic Day celebrations for all of us to follow. It's also told the states and union territories to make sure that every citizen respects this national flag and does so in a dignified manner.